Be mindful about what you're dipping, spreading, putting on your food.
Constantly checking labels for all the hidden sugars and hidden nasties.
We're a bunch who love to slather and smear on the spreads.
I think that most people just don't realise what they're putting on bread.
Perth dietitian Julie Meek says our favourite spreads may add a ton of flavour, but it comes at a cost.
Yes, it's nice and sweet, but there's a reason because there's a lot of sugar in there.
For years, it's been bread getting the bad rap, but Julie says it's what we're putting on it that's more of a concern.
That might have somewhere around 75 calories, but then putting around a tablespoon of butter or margarine on there adds another 140 odd.
Put jam on his toast or his sandwich and we'll have a hyperactive episode afterwards.
Mum Meg McNabb says sugary spreads like jam and Nutella are a no-no for little Hamish.
It's got too much sugar and it gives him too much energy, and then it's not good for his muscles and it's not good for his brain, so he knows that's why he can't have it.
So how do the family favourites stack up on nutritional value?
You're looking at fat, sugar and salt mostly.
Starting with butter.
Butter and margarine have the highest percentage of fat and therefore calories, so they're right up there.
Considered a cooking staple, expect to add 145 calories to your meal for every tablespoon. Next, Nutella, one of the worst offenders for sugar.
A tablespoon of Nutella is the same as eating 4 squares of milk chocolate, which is crazy.
Julie says chocolate on toast shouldn't be your daily brekkie routine. To settle those sugar cravings, here's a healthy hazelnut recipe. All you need is nuts, maple syrup and cacao. All the flavour with half the sugar.
Who needs the bread? We can just eat it straight out of here.
Next, peanut butter. And Julie's advice is to go for the crunchy option, not smooth. The more nuts, the more natural. Next, jam.
Per tablespoon is around 30 grams of sugar.
According to Julie, fruit is a natural sweetener and you can make your own homemade jam in just 10 minutes.
Chia jam, which doesn't have all that sugar, then only provides you with a couple of grams of sugar compared to the 30 and much, much less calories.
All you need is 500 grams of frozen berries, chia seeds, water and a spoonful of sugar, all simmering away on the stove.
It smells amazing.
It is delicious.
Wow, look at that. And that just took 10 minutes.
As for savoury spreads, here's a unique combination.
Julie, we've heard of peanut butter and jam, but avocado and Vegemite?
I know it seems a little weird, but the two together are a fantastic combination.
A healthy mix of fats and fibre means you'll stay fuller for longer.
If you use other spreads like avocado or maybe even like hummus, for example, that dramatically reduces the fat content but also adds nutrition in.
Another option is cream cheese.
The calories are around 36 compared to 140 plus for the other spread, so it's actually quite a good one to use.
One of Julie's biggest tips is to avoid doubling up, starting with butter and adding a secondary spread on top.
350 calories with a crumpet plus butter and plus jam, that's a big whammy of your day. So it's a meal worth, and if you compare that to what you could have.
So we're a little bit more mindful of what we actually put on sandwiches or toast.
As for Meg, she's found a favourite for the family in Jarrah honey.
I read about it on an Instagram page through a naturopath, said it's got high antibacterial qualities in it, so good bacteria fighting.
Julie says it's all about moderation, and one rule to stick by, make sure there's more bread than there is spread.
You don't actually have to go to all the corners on the bread.